Actually, I'm joking. Ah.
It's ridiculous.
Alright.
Gotta get his voice ready. Alright, guys.
So voice.
So guys, welcome. Hi. We're doing 2 cameras. So if you see me looking over here, it's because I'm talking to that phone/camera, because we're trying to figure out how to do the best job of
we're trying to save time,
for,
so that's kind of where this whole thing's going. It's
right.
about time management in the holidays.
Right. So we were gonna post on YouTube and store our stories and IGTV. So we gotta
IGTV profile, YouTube landscape,
right.
2 birds, 1 stone. Much time saved, many success in life.
We hope, anyways. We have a new one of the winter journals. Yay! Isn't it pretty? I love it.
Best one yet.
Yeah, prettiest journal yet. And we are going to show you guys how to use this so that you guys can avoid that holiday overwhelm that tends to kind of
ruin your life.
Yeah, it gets the best of us. I love the holidays. I literally, like, it's my favorite time of the year. I love like the parties and I like being at home. I love decorating. But as we all know, it can get really stressful to try to fit all of that in.
Because you can't. I mean, like, there's a limited amount of time, and the exercise we'll go through today, you'll see how much of the time required is automatically consumed before you get to, like, the bonus stuff and the things that you want to add. And I think a lot of people set out in the holidays that it's going to be really, like, leisurely, relaxed time, and
it turns into
really
like
hard
super
to do unless you plan
out.
it, and so you need to like plan your leisure time as well.
Right. So to avoid like feeling stressed and getting grouchy and not enjoying the holidays, I want to show you how to use your journal to kind of avoid most of that. Things are going to happen for sure, but I want to shoot so that everyone, including us, has a really good time during the holidays, and you can do that by really utilizing every part of your journal. So I think most of us are like, we work out, we use this thing primarily to record our workouts and our fitness stuff. However, there's a lot in here that you could be using to help like manage your life. So if you're not doing that,
you're missing out.
I highly encourage you to start using it. So when looking and planning our holidays, I am making a list of all of the things. Yeah.
That light might actually wash all of that out, so you might have to... Yeah, if you want to see the whole list, it's easier to see on the... Oh, there we go. I can kind of get it to where it like doesn't get overexposed. Right,
so I've made a list of the events that are happening during the holidays, during the month of December, whether I want them to happen or not, all of the stuff that's happening and when it's happening. And then I have another...
So some examples, just so you have an idea of what we're talking about in that.
Right, work Christmas party.
I've got 2 work trips.
Right. A Christmas parade. There's a Christmas parade in Fredericksburg that we wanted to go to on the 1st, so that may or may not happen.
We're traveling for Christmas.
Right, traveling to my parents for Christmas. My dad's birthday, my birthday. Chuck's mom is coming into town. We're putting that in there. And then Chuck's out of town a couple times. So wrote all those down and the dates that they're happening. Then I have a to-do list for all of the things associated with the holidays. All the things that we need to get done in order to like not be stressed out and to make sure that everybody has gifts and all that good stuff.
Now at this point, like most of these to-do items tie into like those required events or like the things that are for sure going down. So these would be tasks associated with like what is already happening.
So examples. Buy Christmas gifts. So, I mean, I will try to do most of that online, but there's going to be some stuff that I'm going to have to go get from the store. So, I wrote that down. Get my dad's birthday gift. Shop for Christmas dinner. So, when we get to my parents' place in Houston, we'll probably need to go get stuff for dinner. So, I put that in there because it's those little things that, like, we forget, like, oh, crap, I didn't get this. So, I'm writing it down. Wrap gifts. How many of us have gotten to that point where we're
last minute, late night, midnight wrap adventure? So much stress.
I don't have enough paper. I don't have a bow. I don't have a bag to put this in. Whatever. So
those kind of things are what's on the to-do list at this point.
Right. Then once you have those 2 lists, go to your
transcribing it to the calendar. And so seeing what days are already occupied by major events, and then seeing like what days have some leeway with where you can put other tasks and items in.
Sure. So I suggest writing down those events first, and then going back and plugging in all of the things that you need to do to make sure that everything flows smoothly in the other dates. And so yeah, we've done that. There's a lot of like coordination, logistics I need to try to account for. So like when we're flying out for some of these trips, we have to drive, we need to pack, that kind of stuff. So I am including all of that and scheduling it so that things make sense, so that I have time. And so then when I look at this, that I am not forgetting things. So that is super key. I think just planning ahead, making sure you're accounting for all of the things that are happening. And then whenever people ask you, hey, I want you to come to this thing, or do you have time to do this? Use this thing, whip it out, take it with you, and go, you know what?
You guys, just like quick pause on that note.
Yeah.
Like, how many of you guys super have to fight just to be able to say no? Like, it really stresses us out and we feel like we're letting people down. When you can just like turn around, bust out your phone, and take a picture of that like month at a glance page in your journal, and you're like, hey, I don't have time to come, to whatever it is that they want you to come to. They're like, oh my God, here's 20, 30 things already on this person's schedule. And so like it gives you a really powerful out that is very honest, it is very transparent.
Well, and it keeps
and it helps you take care of yourself and like your family and your real priorities.
Right. These things, I'm going to assume that if you put these in here ahead of time, they are priorities for you, and they're things that you need to do and things that you want to do. Please put things in there that you want to do, and please put less things in there that you should do.
And so that would be like revisiting the to-do list tied into the mandatory events. Then you can see like what days are available in your month to do things that are maybe more like optional or leisure-based or recreational, and that way they're not falling on top of the other things and really ruining both events. Because you don't want that either, right? Like you try to go do something fun with your friends and your family, and it kills another event, and then that fun thing all of a sudden isn't very fun because you're trying to fit too much. There is a limited number of hours in that day that can be available at any given point, so that helps you not overload and overstress the days that you have.
Just to kind of revisit, so make your list, the events that are going to happen, write those suckers in there, put them in your calendar, and then make a list of the things that you need to do to make all those things flow smoothly, wrap gifts, shop, that kind of stuff, and then plug those in where they make sense. Then look at your calendar again. If somebody wants to do something extra, do you actually have time to do that? Do you want to do that? When we were writing all this out earlier, I was like, we wanted to go to this Christmas parade in Fredericksburg. It's not going to be a good idea. I'm not going to have fun because it's going to stress me out, and it's not going to allow me to do a few of the other things that I need to do to prepare for the next week and the next weekend. So we're probably going to skip that this year. But you know what I am going to do? I am going to have time, because we're not doing that. I'm going to take Liam to go get his pictures with Santa.
That'll be cool.
That'll be fun. Yeah. So
Baby's first Christmas.
I'll have time to do that. I'll have time to decorate for Christmas and go get a Christmas tree, that kind of stuff. So that is going to help you become less like crazy and stressed over the holidays. And then too, guys, when you're setting up your like week or your day in advance, flip back, use this to-do list and appointments and intentions to kind of fill in by looking back at your calendar and fill those things in, so that you remember what you're supposed to be doing. And then you don't get overly stressed, like, oh yeah, today I need to make sure that I shop for things that we need for Christmas dinner, or just whatever you're doing. So just make sure that you're using every aspect of that. And for sure, plan your workouts. Don't forget those. I know you guys won't. Nobody's going to forget that. But make sure that you're taking care of the rest of your life, so that stuff is fun. This is the best time of the year. Stay organized, stay on top of things, so that you actually do enjoy it. So hope that's helpful.
We're going to do more of these because based on like what we do get tagged in and post and repost, a lot of people aren't getting everything they could out of their journal, and by extension, they're not getting everything they could out of their life.
Yeah.
This is a tool that has helped us balance having way too much on our plate for many number of years and become better humans and better business owners, and at this point, better parents, because of the ability to organize and prioritize.
So, leave your comments, questions, other things
complaints or concerns.
Sure, like
those
below. And then, we'll look forward to kind of doing more of these things and getting your feedback on the videos and suggestions.
Thank you guys so much.
Happy holidays.